Hello there, adventurers. It's Neon here. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play the Outer Worlds with Sam Smart, the low intelligence melee character. And we are here outside the constable's office here on Eridanos as we continue to investigate the murder of Halcyon Helen and apparently everybody else on Eridanos because we just found another dead body here in the constable's office. The constable herself has suffered a grim fate, and not to mention all the other bodies that we've just found and investigated along the way. So, yeah, we're here at the Piraeus spaceport. We're here to try and track down a lead and get security footage, which we did get. We got security footage that indicates that Spencer Woolrich was responsible for poisoning Halcyon Helen, which we kind of already knew, but we didn't really have any way to act on that information until now, maybe. The quest still wants us to go all the way back to the Wildlife Exploitation Reserve, which we've already been to. So, or we just got back from the last episode, so I didn't really want to go all the way back out there. And we have quite a bit of business to take care of here in the Piraeus spaceport. For one thing, we haven't met with Cedric Kincannon, and Administrator Ludovico wants us to investigate him and keep an eye on him. And Black Hole Bertie is also possibly in this area. So we should, I think, the first thing that Sam would probably do, actually, is to try and track down Black Hole Bertie, because he's a tossball fan. So he'd probably do that first. Maybe see if...
Unclean counters, unswept floor, unhygienic vendor. This is unacceptable.
Okay, I couldn't tell. But I think that's the first thing that he would actually kind of do. Let's see if we can ask around and see if anybody knows where Black Hole Bertie is. Hello there.
Hello. Welcome to Eridanos Dry Goods and Sundry, the most standard and unremarkable general store this side of Halcyon. I'm marketeer Joseph Dempsey, here to make your shopping experience as pleasant and normal as possible.
This sounds like Spacer's Choice. Let me see what you got for sale. Alright, what do you got? Not much, I'm afraid. Yeah. Not all that much. And you don't have any, you don't even have any Rizzo stuff, so... We can sell some stuff. We can also repair. Can we repair all equipped? For 793 bits. That is not bad at all. Let's see, what can we sell? I'm not really interested in this. So we can sell that. Advanced Defensive Helmet Gold. Level 17. We'll sell that as well. Standard Troop Armor is medium. Armor 66. The Elite Armor Gold is heavy and only 46. The one that we have is like 100 something armor and it's heavy armor. So this kind of sucks. So we're going to sell that. Any weapons we can sell? All these sniper rifles. We don't really use sniper rifles, and I don't like anybody on my crew using sniper rifles. I want things to explode or get shredded to bits. Ooh, that was level 90. Can I buy that back? What was that? Automag Pistol Hyper. Level 99? What? That is ridiculous. I've never seen that before. A level 99? I didn't think weapon levels could go that high in this. Like, I'm pretty sure you can do that in I thought weapons could only go up to like 3 levels above what your current level is. But level 99? That's ridiculous. 264 damage. Is that even particularly, like, amazing for a pistol? 295 damage. That's got to just be like a glitch. Because it was only worth 60 bits as well. That's interesting. We'll sell that. The pin, we'll keep that. Telescoping staff. We want to keep most stuff that's over level 30, I feel like. Level 30 and up. And we might have actually gotten into situations where we've pretty much gotten everything that we can sold. We don't need any of the ammo. So let's sell all the ammo. Perfect. Right. That looks good to me. We'll buy some more mag picks. Why not? Let's buy all of the mag picks. Alright. Not bad. And he didn't have anything about where Black Hole Bertie was, so let's go ahead and leave. There's a finger that points the way. This must be where Black Hole Bertie is. This is where the bar is.
Hey, you. I got something I need to speak with you about.
Me?
Hey there. Word around the spaceport is that you came in on the Unreliable. You a new crewmate?
I'm Sam Smart. Sorry to tell you, but Hawthorne's dead. The ship was left to me.
I see. Well, this would have been easier with Hawthorne, but I hope that if you're flying his ship, it means you're a freelancer too. Wonder if you can help me.
Okay, I'm listening.
I run an outfit for the moving of less than legal goods. There's a particular piece of cargo needs delivering to a particular individual in the spaceport. Thing is, I don't know where the cargo is right now. The crewmate who handles that is in the clink for getting a little too disorderly in town.
I think I met
We've
her.
already attracted too much attention. Too risky to visit her myself. That's where you come in. You help us out, I'll give you an equal cut of our pay.
Okay. What do you need me to do?
Great to hear. First, you need to go meet the crewmate who got herself jailed. Cassidy Mills is the name. She'll know where the cargo is.
Okay, how will she know I'm working with you?
Oh, yeah, right. We have a secret phrase. I like boneless spratwurst. Say that and she'll know you're a friend.
But I don't like boneless bratwurst.
Look, nobody does. That's why it's a good passphrase.
Okay, I'll get going then.
Be seeing ya. Remember, Cassidy's at the constabulary. She might be a little wary, so be careful.
That's why we got the passphrase, right? Okay. Hello there. An actual, honest-to-God's bartender. Thank goodness.
Haven't seen you around before, but that ain't no problem. All are welcome at the Copper Bottom Cantina, so long as their bits are good, huh?
I got
Can
good
you
bits.
something?
Anything interesting happen around here?
Nah. No, but some folks have been saying there was some kind of fight between a mechanical and some spacers last night. I didn't see it myself, and seems far-fetched. Deputy Wine Taster ain't exactly prone to wandering, nor are most other mechanicals that I'm aware of. There's a new Void Dan burn on my nice clean floor, but I think it's the doing of one of my customers.
Alright, interesting. How's a fellow like you end up bartending?
Yeah, so you notice that I'm a little off kilter, huh? Damn if it ain't been a while. I'm too old to run around anymore, but in my heyday, I used to play for the Rangers.
Hey, a fellow tossball fan in person. What position did you play?
Position? I don't know. I'm hitting the melon a lot, so I ain't the best in the memory department. Actually happened so often it became a specialty of mine.
Getting hit with the ball was a specialty?
Yep, Ernest the Bean Padilla, they called me. At least I think that's what they called me. League leader in hit by serves 2 years in a row. Folks started competing to see how many times they could hit me in a match. Called it quits not long after that. Ain't safe to take that many blows to the head.
I wouldn't know anything about that. I've taken plenty of hits to the head, and I'm just fine.
Are you now? You know, I wasn't worried about myself until this moment. Maybe I need to swing by a Sawbones. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. I came out to coach the Rangers during training camp, but after a while, I had trouble remembering which player was which. Slug lets me bartend instead of recommending me for early retirement, for which I'm most grateful. I'd hate lying around like a deadbeat.
Okay. Sounds like you've enjoyed your careers. You don't see a lot of that in Halcyon.
Absolutely. I know things can get rough, but I've had a more decent life than I've had any right to. Thanks for reliving the old days with me. Anyhow, I think I've talked plenty now. Is there something I can get you?
You know what? Yes, I'm gonna get a drink and leave you a nice tip. Alright, what do you got for me? You got purple berry juice, purple berry shakes. Well, hey, you got Rizzo stuff, so I'll take it. Purple Moab fizzy tea. If you have Rizzo's, we're gonna take it. That's all there is to it. What else? Fresh woolly milk, Happy Dale Farms. That isn't Rizzo's. Trip Stout, rum and something. That's Rizzo's. We'll take that. Perfecto. Purple Berry Bunch. Rizzo's Dark Matter Bar. We'll love a chocolate bar. Absolutely. All right, I don't really need any of the vodka, so we'll do that, and let's indulge in some of that, shall we? Let's see. Purple berry bunch, we'll have some of that. Purple berry juice, and what was it that we took? I thought we took some alcohol. Rum and something, right? Yeah. Have a couple of those. Perfect. Still no word on where Black Hole Bertie is. What? The arrow was right. There is Black Hole Bertie. Hello.
What do you want?
You're Black Hole Bertie, right?
Not so loud. How'd you know it was me?
Do you have any idea how many tossball posters your face is on? Also, I've been a tossball mascot before, and I like tossball. I have all the cards.
That's what the disguise is for. I'm in no mood to sign autographs, and I hate disappointing fans. So I'm lying low. You know, incompleto.
I know. Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about. It's a very nice hat.
Yeah, it really draws attention to you. I never would have noticed the hungover-looking fella in the corner of the cantina was Black Hole Bertie if you weren't wearing that hat.
Oh, what's it matter? Helen's gone. She's gone and nothing I do will bring her back. I've been trying to find who did this. That's what she would do. Track down the killer and bring them to justice. But I'm stumped. And not very clever. Being bright was always Helen's thing.
Chin up, man. I'm an inspector, and I'm not very bright either.
Oh, so you're the inspector. Hope you have more luck figuring things out than me. You probably want to ask me some
Debatable.
questions, huh? I'm sure you're asking everybody questions, so you can find Helen's killer.
That's the
So, how do I help?
that's the job. So what were you doing the night Helen died?
I was getting blotto with the rest of the Rangers.
What?
You know, soaked, muddled, preserved.
I think he means drunk.
The team noticed I was in a bad way when I got back to the hotel. When I told them Helen and I were Splitsville, they wanted to cheer me up. We were up the pole afore evening. The hotel staff said we was bothering the other guests on account of all the crying and yelling and practice body tackling. Zeke said we should move elsewhere, get some air.
Probably a good call.
We ended up at the Wilderness Exploitation Reserve. I think somebody wanted to pet a woolly cow. There was this one cow off away from the others. Zeke figured it'd be a laugh to get her drunk. One thing led to another, and I think we might have maybe, stolen her.
Yeah, so the woolly cow on the VIP floor was your doing.
Oh, wow. That's real clever of you to figure out. Helen would have liked you, I'd wager. Say, is the cow okay?
It was a bit hungover, but, she's probably fine.
That's good. I hope she doesn't have a hangover or nothing. My memory's a little muddled after that. I guess me and the team got split up, because I know I was on my own at the pilot house for a time.
Could anyone from the pilot house back that up?
I reckon not. See, I went to the weather station. I was looking for where Helen stashed her data pad for safekeeping, right? She'd asked me to get it, mind. I wasn't stealing. I'm no thief.
You're telling me Helen dumped you, then asked you for a favor?
Nah, she sent a note to my hotel room before we, split. I don't know how long it was sitting there before I noticed.
Okay, so did you find it?
Sure did. Only there was a guard out there who found me. She started yelling about how I was trespassing and in serious trouble. Thing is, it was real dark out there. So dark, she couldn't tell who I was.
You're sure this guard couldn't ID you?
Real sure. It was dark as night gets. Plus, I've got small veins. Anyway, I didn't much feel like trying to explain why I was out there, or why I was drunk, and holding someone else's data pad, and also maybe crying a little, so I booked it. Ran like the Rangers were down by 3, and I just bronzed the toss ball in the Friday zone.
Well, I know you weren't sprinting for the Sunday zone. Where'd you go?
I didn't know where I was going, but my legs took me straight to my friend's... to my... fridge-orator.
Uh-huh. Right. Bertie, come on, man. Who was it?
I don't want to tell you. I'll get in trouble.
What do you think, Parvati? Up for a little good inspector, bad inspector?
Good one, Captain. Oh, you're serious? You want me to be the bad inspector?
Yeah, why not?
Are you sure?
Uh-huh. You can do this. Just pretend you're a serial hero shaking down a dissident.
Oh, you mean like an Against the Outlaw Kings? There's this scene where Agent Khan grabs a fella by the collar and really gives him what for.
Uh-huh, exactly.
Oh, yeah! That's a pretty intense scene.
All right, you can do this, Parvati. Just do what Agent Khan would do. Now you listen here, Bertie.
This
You
is
can call
great.
us the runabout, and I don't much appreciate it.
This is
Miss
so
Helen's
good.
killer is still out there, and we got every intention of hunting him down.
Whoa, you're not going to do the part where Agent Khan pulls a pistol on the suspect, right?
Let Parvati continue.
You'd best tell us what you know.
Uh-huh.
Because if any more innocent people die, that's gonna be on you. You understand me?
Wait, more folks could die? You're joking. Wow, I had no idea this was so big.
I've never seen this
Was
before.
that too much?
It's a matter of other folks' lives, then. Look, I talked to Auric, okay? Auric West. Hangs out around the spaceport. He's the one who taught me the breathing exercises I use to calm down.
Okay. Glad we could come to an understanding before you got hurt by Parvati here.
Uh-huh. So now you have the whole story. After I talked to Auric, I went back to the hotel. Woke up the next morning with Helen's data pad in my hand and the hangover to end all hangovers. Don't know if I'll ever drink again.
Isn't that a beer you're drinking?
Oh, I mean the hard stuff. Beer doesn't count. Anyway, you ought to take Helen's datapad. Maybe you'll have better luck understanding her notes. Either she was writing in code or I'm dumber than a bag of hammers. I tried for hours to crack her notes, but it's like I said. Being bright was Helen's thing.
Thanks, I'll take a look at them.
Okay. And listen, I want to help you find her killer, Inspector. I knew Helen better than anybody. And it could be handy to have a guy like me around, in case anybody gives you trouble.
Sorry, Bertie, it's better if you're not involved.
I get it. I'll head back to the Grand Colonial then. Unless you need me for anything else?
I think you're free to go. Chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. That interaction was remarkable. Parvati, you're a natural. You're a pure natural. Didn't doubt you for a second. You did great. That was an incredible dialogue sequence. I had never seen. I had not seen that little interaction before, where you could get Parvati to be the bad cop. That was awesome. Okay, so we got that deal with Dash over here, and now we also need to confirm Bertie's alibi. But also, like, yeah, I don't think with that million mile stare that Bertie's got, that he's one to be smart enough to be doing a murder. That definitely doesn't track for me. So let's go back to the constabulary and talk to this Cassidy Mills. Buy a bunk, huh?
Buy a bunk, huh? I think I'll stick to my cabin, thanks.
That's fair, but also, how much is it? 1,000 bits. That's not bad. Are they all vacant? That one's currently occupied. Okay. Buy a bunk. Interesting. I mean, yeah, there's no real reason to do that. We have a ship and our hotel. We got the penthouse suite, so it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense for us to do that. Posters. Cool.
This port seems real busy. Wonder if they're trying to compete with the Groundbreaker.
Does seem pretty busy, doesn't it? There's quite a few ships here. Alright, Cassidy. Where was she again? Over at this last one? Yeah.
Don't think I know you. What do you want?
I don't like boneless bratwurst. Bratwurst is gross. Icky.
Well, that was the passphrase, even if you included a few extra words. Hope Dash knows what he's doing, trusting you.
Hey, how do I know you're really Cassidy Mills and not a mole?
Because I'm gonna tell you where our package is, Hullhead. If I were part of an ambush, you'd have already been arrested. We're in the constabulary, for law's sake. You're
Fair.
looking for cargo
Fair
from our
point.
ship, the Rat King. Small package, wrapped in brown paper. It got moved to the shipping yard, but I'm not completely sure where.
Okay. If you're not sure where it is, how am I supposed to find it?
I'm sure some sluggite knows how to find it, or has it listed in a terminal. All else fails, you could just case the joint. Might end up with some extra loot for your troubles.
Okay. Fair enough. As we were coming up here, I saw a ladder, and now I'm interested to know where this ladder goes. Just goes into the... Oh, we're in some vents. I think it's just Sam, but boy, does that make a loud sound. Oh, we're above the bar here. What do we got here?
Entering quiet mode.
Moab fizzy tea, some baked beans. Interesting. Oh, what the heck is this? We've got some nice equipment back here. Interesting. Elite Troop Armor Platinum? Oh. We'll take some of this stuff, I think. Why the heck not? Finders keepers, as Sam likes to say. You know what? We'll just take everything. Ooh. Ooh, indeed. Very shiny. I thought this was supposed to just be a normal, everyday shop. He didn't have all this stuff for sale. Sealed. Okay. Huh. Anything over this way? No. Head back down the ladder. Perfect. And we need to go down here. Somewhere in the shipping yard. Brown piece of paper. Maybe on a data terminal.
Hey, pal. Over here.
Boric. Why does that name sound familiar? Is that Oric West? It is. Oh, also, we were actually trying to do this one. Yes, but we'll talk to
Hey
Oric
there.
here.
You're looking to unwind, friend? Maybe you're on your way to the bar for a good time? Maybe you're interested in something a little better than beer or Adreno? Something with a little more kick?
Better than beer?
Bold claim, I know. But I wouldn't lie to you, friend.
It's Rizzo's, isn't
The
it?
name's Oric. I deal in, shall we say, holistic pharmaceuticals.
I'm sure you
natural
do.
substances and the like. You know, alternative stuff. I know. Ooh, it came out of the ground. That's where worms live. I get it. I do. Why go for that homegrown shit when you could be pumping your body full of effort accelerators? Says it right on the Anti-Cleo's box. Better than nature, right?
Yes, it must be true.
Well, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret, pal. Those pharmaceuticals the corporations manufacture,
Uh-huh.
not all of them are as good for you as the board wants you to believe.
No. Really?
Alternatives. That's the way to go, pal. Trust me. No matter what ails you, I got what you need.
What kind of alternatives do you sell?
What do I sell? I've got premium shit, my friend. Vitamins like you wouldn't believe. Calcium, vitamin D, reverse vitamin D. I got everything, my friend.
Whoa,
You
that's
got
some
stress problems?
crazy
I got
stuff.
stress solutions. Aromatherapy. Eases the mind. Diluted mantisaur essence. Best kept secret in the business. And if you're a real freak, techniques to calm yourself by fooling your own mind. If they can tame the rage of a certain well-known tossball star, they can help anybody.
Speaking of, I need to ask you some questions about Bertie.
Wait, you ain't a sheriff, right? You gotta tell me if you're a sheriff.
I am not a sheriff. I'm a freelance inspector.
I'll be honest, I don't really know where that puts us.
Me either. And I'm not going to arrest someone if I don't even know if that's allowed.
Can't argue with that logic. Yeah, I know, Bertie. What do you want to know?
Was Bertie with you the night Halcyon Helen died?
Yeah. Damn shame about that. Bertie thought the world of Helen, you know. He showed up drunk at my place wanting to talk about the breakup. Helen dumped him, he said. Boy, was he in a bad way. I'd never seen him like that before. We talked for a while, and when he felt better, I sent him back to the hotel. Told him to drink more water and get some sleep.
Okay. So, I heard you taught Bertie some breathing techniques.
Yeah, that was me. Bertie's got a temper, but he's not a bad kid, you know? He's trying to work on it.
Okay. So how did you get to know Bertie exactly?
He may or may not buy alternatives from me from time to time. A little diluted mantis or essence here, a little vitamin B negative there.
What for?
He's stressed out of his mind, the poor guy. Everyone knows his name. Can't turn around without having to sign an autograph. Then you throw in playing tossball for a living. Violence like that, it does things to a body. It does things to the head.
What do you mean tossball does things to the head? What's that supposed to mean?
Come on. Bertie's a damn good hacker, but taking that many blows to the noggin would scramble anyone's upstairs business. I know it's knocked a few of his memories loose. I worry about him, that's all. He's a good kid. Got a good heart.
Okay, that's all for now. Thank you, Ulrich. Interesting. Alright, so this is probably the place that we're not supposed to be. Hello there. Restricted area in the shipping yard. Benton Chan. Hello there.
You one of the new workers? A lost tourist? Wait, I don't care. Just don't knock anything over.
There's a package I'm looking for. Came from the Rat King. Do you know where it is?
Sure do. Why are you interested in it? You authorized? Not that I care, but something untoward happens, it'll be my ass on the line.
Sure, I'm authorized. How's this money make me authorized? Slug Boss Bitcart sends his regards, yes?
Oh yeah, I love that guy. You're square. Don't know if anyone will care about whatever Zinda's going missing, but I sure don't.
Alright. See you around. That was easy. See, money gets you everything that you want. It gets you the package so that you can complete quests, Sam. It gets you, like, the ability to go sleep in a nice bed at a hotel. It gets you Rizzo's Purpleberry Punch and Purpleberry Munch and Purpleberry Crunch. Everything is better with money. You got that? Alright. Parvati knows. Alright, let's go take this back to Cassidy then. That was easy. Alright. And then after that, I guess we could go talk to Cedric. He's the only other bit of, like, business we haven't actually taken care of here at the spaceport.
You're back, I see. Hope the law hasn't caught on to what you're doing. Law meaning authorities, that is, not the forces running the universe.
I've got the cargo. What's next?
No complications? Grand. The recipient is Joseph Dempsey. He runs the Eridanos Dry Goods and Sundry.
All right. One delivery coming up. So the guy at the totally normal, totally boring store is smuggling goods. That's I figured as much.
Welcome back. The Eridanos Dry Goods and Sundry is just as standard and unremarkable as when you left it.
I bet it is. I've got a shipment of something for you.
A shipment, you say? The only shipment I'm expecting is 100 pounds of salt tuna a week from now. And I certainly don't expect it to be brought by an inspector.
I like boneless bratwurst.
Is that supposed to be some kind of code phrase? It has no nuance, no subtlety. Sticks out like a bent nail. A constable could detect that from the other side of Eridanos. I learn about secret codes in my off time. For fun. It's never anything that I actually need to use, mind.
Don't worry. You don't need to worry about the constable. A, she's dead, and her replacement, the robot, is completely inept. So, if this isn't supposed to go to you, I guess I'll just have to keep it for myself.
Let me think. No, I guess it's not worth risking losing the goods. All right, you're cleared, but no funny business. Follow me to the back.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Ooh, what is that? Mask of the Masked Marketeer? Mask of Lord Cavendish, who revealed himself to be the Masked Marketeer in the thrilling final episode of the eponymous serial. Interesting. So... Joseph?
All right. So, as you can see, this actually ain't the most standard and unremarkable general store this side of Halcyon.
No, it's just
Welcome
the
to my
emptiest.
black market. Whatever you're here for, weapons, information, contraband, cane and ointment, I've got it.
He doesn't know.
Sorry for the frosty reception. Had to make sure you weren't with the constable. But seeing how you're a freelancer, I hope I ain't got nothing to worry about.
No. I can be trusted.
Good. A worthy freelancer is hard to find. Since you're in the know, you can access my black market stocks. Though, you'll have to come by later. I'm waiting on my next shipment. Here's your pay. Good doing business with you, especially seeing how you didn't take this to the constable. Would have been a mighty pain in my tail end.
Uh-huh. Yeah. So... Can I see what's in the box, at least?
See? No. But I might tell you what's in it, so long as it's nothing proprietary, volatile, or breathing. Let's have a little look. Contraband weapon parts, a few chemicals for the crafting of high explosives. All fairly standard. Oh, and a canister of trimethyl sulfoxide. Where dimethyl sulfoxide is good at keeping folks in stasis, trimethyl sulfoxide is nice for helping refrigerators run. Useful stuff.
Okay. Goodbye. He didn't notice. Shh. Parvati, don't rat us out. Don't rat us out. Sam, not a word. He didn't notice that his entire backstock of actually good stuff is completely gone. Look, Parvati's so ashamed right now. She's so ashamed. That was freaking hilarious. Okay. Let's get out of here before he realizes that all of his black market stock is gone. And we didn't pay for it. Okay. Anyways, let's get out of there. I know we could have gone down to the bar from the upstairs, but I ain't taking any chances. Parvati beat us down here somehow. Her and her crazy teleporting skills. Alright, Dash.
Hope the job's coming along well. No sign of the constable, which really makes me more nervous.
I've delivered it. We're all good.
Excellent. Let's divvy up the payment 3 ways and we can consider this matter settled.
Here you go.
Thank the law. Should be just enough to get Cass out of her damn cell. I guess breaking even is better than leaving with your partner in the clink. You might not be Hawthorne, but you can sure resolve a problem like he could. Maybe better. Thanks again for all your help.
You're welcome. Alright. Not too bad. Alright, let's go see about talking to Cedric, because I think that's what we need to do now. So that's up here. We saw the Harbor Master sign up here. There's a spacer. Can I just take this? I can. Nice. Restricted access back there.
This unit has located the origin of all filth in this area. targeting upper levels of the Harbor Master's building for extreme sanitation.
Yeah, I definitely kind of feel the same way there, Sam. Cedric definitely does not seem
You.
like a great person.
You got an appointment?
Yes.
Appointment?
Hello, I need to speak with Cedric.
Yeah, that's why you're here. Appointment?
Well, no, but I'd like to see Cedric regardless.
No appointment? No talking to Mr. Kincannon.
Can I make an appointment for right now?
Not entirely out of the question. Convince me.
The inspector is here to see Cedric. There will be no other outcome.
Inspector, you said? Well, maybe he'll appreciate your blunt charms. Maybe not. We'll see what he has to say. Mr. Kincannon, got an inspector here demanding to see you. Want me to call the guards?
No, thank you, Eileen. I've been expecting him. Send him up, please.
See, like I said, I needed to talk to Cedric. Okay. Hello there, Cedric.
Ah, Inspector. Eileen is my right-hand woman and the finest assistant to ever grace this office. She is also tremendously skilled in causing physical harm. I recommend you do not insult her with any further attempts at intimidation.
Oh.
Now then, here for my alibi, I assume?
Yeah. I am.
Let's see. That night, I was... torturing Elliot Nasser for information on missing cargo. That was a messy one. Didn't break until nearly noon the next day. Can you imagine?
And, where would I find Elliot Nasser to verify that?
An excellent question. I had his body dropped off the edge of the land complex. I'm not sure what happened to it from there, scientifically speaking. Maybe it dissolved? Ultimately, though, it doesn't matter. You'd be a fool to believe me, regardless of what I told you. People lie, and I am, incriminatingly, people.
So, your alibi is that you were busy murdering someone else?
Which, as I said, you should not trust. If it helps, however, you might consider pursuing not my means, but my motive. Why in the name of the architect would I kill Halcyon Helen? She was making me a fortune.
So Helen's death was a net loss for you?
I'm considering a line of commemorative merchandise. Still, that's nothing compared to what Helen would have made us in the long run. I'd offer to assist you in your work, but I have a mystery of my own to solve, I'm afraid.
I take it the guy who you tortured wasn't the source of your missing cargo, then.
Oh, Elliot stole from me, all right. Alas, you're right in that his was a singular isolated incident, and as such, does not resolve a concerning broader trend. Items are disappearing from Slug's storage and processing warehouse. The thefts began a week before Helen's unfortunate death, and there have been more instances since. Before you ask, I know the difference between cargo going missing and cargo going missing. This is the latter.
What's gone missing specifically? Or what's the connection to Helen's murder and all this?
I'm not sure. I'm only confident there is one. That the thefts began mere days before Helen's untimely demise is an extraordinary coincidence. I'm not a man who believes in happenstance, Inspector. I do not trust it.
I mean, that's fair. But really, dumb luck's done a lot for me.
Has it? I wonder. How much of your luck has been luck, and how much are you downplaying as chance? Regardless, this will be fun. You out in the field, chasing down leads, me scheming in my office, preparing to unspeakably mangle the perpetrator.
I feel like I shouldn't say no to a violent crime lord.
Really, Inspector, no need to flatter me. I assure you, you're already very much in my good graces. You'll want to speak with Ella Tinsley, the warehouse foreman. I've cleared her as a suspect myself, but should she refuse to cooperate, shoot her.
Oh,
No,
go.
I'm joking. If she won't cooperate, tell me and I will shoot her.
Oh,
And do feel free to
okay.
search my office for clues while you're here. Don't hold back on my account.
Oh, okay. Before I get started,
Was there something else you wanted to discuss?
the constable is dead.
Constable Keene? Now that is a damn shame. Am I right to think this wasn't a workplace accident?
Given she was a spaceport's sole Rizzo's employee, you'd better hope not.
We worked for different companies. That doesn't mean I wanted her dead. I played no role in the good constable's death.
Okay. Do you have any idea who might have wanted her dead?
None. I'm flummoxed. I'd nearly forgotten how that feels. It's quite unpleasant. Thank you for informing me of Constable Keene's passing. When you find her killer, please be certain to make them suffer.
Okay. Did you know the constable well?
Would it surprise you to hear that, despite being on opposite sides of the law, we were friends? That her loss comes as a sudden blow.
I could.
Maria was a decent soul. And law knows those are in short supply around here. A little square, perhaps, in her dedication to the rules, but good nonetheless. I'm also saddened to have lost an occasional drinking buddy. She was quite good at cards, you know.
I'm sorry. Constable Keene, she didn't deserve this.
No, she didn't. But let's discuss something else. Do you have other matters requiring my attention?
Yeah, so some people tried to attack me outside, said they were Slug.
Bar fight? Drunk raptidons? Black Hole Bertie practicing his hacking in the middle of the street? Stop me if it's one of those, or I'll just keep guessing.
I had a run-in with some quote-unquote Slug agents.
Sounds as though you've already sorted it out yourself.
How did thugs get their hands on Slug gear?
Slug uniforms do seem to go missing from the hotel laundry with impressive regularity. Easy enough for someone to nick a few. Now ask yourself this. Why would anyone give thugs slug gear and send them after you?
That's fair. Somebody out there is trying to smear your good name.
Well, to smear my name, anyway.
Yeah.
But I can't fathom who would benefit from tarnishing my reputation like that. Can you?
Gosh, could it possibly be the administrator? How dumb do you think I am?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult your intelligence. I'm used to working with Lou, you see? I hope you won't hold it against me. So, as you've deduced, I did not send anyone from Slug after you, nor is it likely they assigned themselves that task. Still, I am sorry for the trouble, Inspector. With that matter settled, is there anything else you'd like my assistance with?
I don't think so. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I think that is where we shall leave off for this episode of Let's Play The Outer Worlds. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked the video, consider liking and subscribing. Let me know how I'm doing down in the comments section down below. But other than that, guys, I will catch you all in the next video. Cheers.